What is going on YouTube? This is Gavin 21202, aka Gavin Orlandi here, bringing you guys all the latest WWE news, rumors, headlines, and updates in the form of a three main event topic caliber video. And with that being said, you guys already know how it all goes. I got three topics lined up for you guys. So good. And with that being said, these are some shocking topics. One of these topics we're going to touch on today is something that I never thought would happen again in the WWE ring. And some other things we're going to talk about are something that I never expected to happen again. And with that being said, you guys already know what it all is. I hope you guys are having yourself a fantastic day so far. I hope to make it just a little bit better with this video. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to waste any more of your time. We're going to hop right into the video. So anyways, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Whoop-ah! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the first topic I have tonight I would like to talk to you guys about is breaking news in regards to WWE bringing back the draft. Now, with that being said, this has been in talks ever since WWE last did the draft, and the last time WWE did the draft, if I might say so myself, it was a huge success. Now, with that being said, as we know, WWE does these dual-branded pay-per-views. Those are not going to stop if this happens. WWE would continue to do the dual-branded pay-per-views, continuing to bring it up because it would boost more ratings and it would boost better, pay-per-view buys. Now, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, WWE, NXT, moving to the USA Network is kind of Triple H's so he can show that he's capable, and this is the quote-unquote third brand in WWE. Now, with that being said, WWE, if they were to go ahead and do this draft, it's very, very possible that NXT would be involved in the draft as a sort of a third type of brand. Now, with that being said, WWE's plan, obviously, it's been said before, it's been said many times. WWE does have the plan to put some of the superstars that are currently on the main roster and draft them down to NXT to, quote-unquote, help out with their battle against AEW. Because AEW, once they hit live in October, we have NXT launching live in September. It's going to be a fucking battle. It's going to be a war of worlds, and it's going to be the Wednesday Night Wars. It's going to be fucking phenomenal to see, and I can't wait to see it. So, with that being said, there's no news in regards to if, WWE would go on along the lines of drafting a lot of NXT superstars up to the main roster. Obviously, there's a lot of things going around, the big guys that are going around down there right now, like an Adam Cole, a Velveteen Dream. If you got to really think about it, because it's really right now the appropriate time to call them up, because with everything they have going on with AEW right now, is that the right time to call those guys up? The main event guys that you have down in NXT. Those are the guys that are going to be down there. They're going to be sticking it out, and they're going to be battling against AEW on Wednesday nights. So you need those primetime guys down there. So it's not 100% guaranteed, and it's not 100% necessarily true that WWE is going to pull these main roster guys and put them down in NXT. But there is the thought process that Vince McMahon wants to do another draft to power up SmackDown and Raw for when SmackDown moves over to Fox. So, with that being said, there's not too much to touch up on that topic, just in regards to the draft. Like I've been saying, I've been bringing you guys a lot of the updates in regards to WWE doing a draft lately. And with that being said, I'd like to get into the next topic of today's WWE news video. So, with that being said, this is a very, very shocking topic, and you guys are not going to want to hear this one. Or, excuse me, you're not going to want to believe this one. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Enzo and Kaz XL, formerly known as Enzo Amore and Big Cass, could be making their WWE return very, very soon to NXT, just in time for them to launch on the live TV. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, Big Cass and Enzo Amore, who were unceremoniously released from the company and did not leave very well on very good terms with the company, there's news that WWE and WWE officials have been in contact with Cass and Enzo and have given them offers to return to the company under the NXT brand. And with that being said, they have not answered there's no word yet on if they have answered as to whether or not they are, going to follow up and they're going to sign their name on the dotted line. There's no word yet, but the thought process is that if WWE ends up wanting this to happen, this would probably be something of the idea of the mind of Triple H, because I know Triple H was a big fan of Enzo and Cass, but with that being said, this is something that I didn't think would happen, especially after everything that happened with Enzo, everything that happened with Big Cass. These aren't two guys that I ever thought would be back in the WWE ring. But obviously, with them pulling them back down the NXT brand, the thought process is that WWE wouldn't want to make this a big surprise, So no hints leading up to it, Not a lot of the media is out there, but it's kind of spoiled already because me here, I'm kind of spoiling it for you guys. If you guys watch NXT, and they do show up, then it's kind of spoiled. But there's no room and there's no timeline date set in regards to when this may happen. All that I have right now, you guys can go read it for yourself. There's not much. There's probably 2 paragraphs or so. Is that WWE officials have been in contact with Cass and Enzo, and that there is a very big possibility of them returning in time for NXT to go live on the USA Network. Now, obviously, Enzo and Cass, like them or hate them, they're going to bring up ratings. If they're there, ratings are going to get boosted up, and obviously if there's a big appearance and they shock everyone and then they pop up, like I just said, ratings are going to go up, views are going to go up, and they're going to have a better chance of beating AEW in this war. So tag team wrestling down in NXT is fucking phenomenal, so I'd like to see it pick up again when Enzo and Cass return, if they do end up returning. So I'd like you guys to throw down in the comment section what you guys think about this. Do you guys want to see Enzo and Cass return? Do you not want to see him return? Throw it down below. I want to hear what you guys have to say. But with that being said, we're going to hop into the third and final topic of today's WWE news video. The Fiend, Bray Wyatt. Fucking phenomenal. The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, is probably one of the best gimmicks that we've seen in WWE for a very long time. With this being said, ladies and gentlemen, it seems as if WWE has some very big plans for Bray Wyatt heading into Clash of Champions in Hell in a Cell. Now, for those of you that don't know, there's been a lot of rumors, there's been a lot of talk, and there's been a lot of updates in regards to The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, getting a WWE Universal Championship title shot, and it could be happening sooner rather than later, and as a matter of fact, happening as soon as Hell in a Cell. Now, with that being said, for those of you that don't know, Braun Strowman is going to be going up against Seth Rollins for the Universal Championship at Clash of Champions. And with that being said, it seems as if WWE has a big angle planned for The Fiend at Clash of Champions, and that would be to either face off with Braun Strowman or face off with Seth Rollins, that being the winner of the Universal title match at the end of the show, to see how the fans react to it. Now, obviously, with that being said, if it's Strowman, there's probably no chance of, The Fiend coming out there laying an assault on him. I mean, if it's Rollins, yes, it could be the other way around, but this is not guaranteed. This is all just rumors and news, and this was reported by Dave Meltzer and Brian Alvarez of the Wrestling Observer newsletter, and it seems as if The Fiend could be getting his Universal Championship shots sooner than we all thought. Now, with that being said, I think Bray Wyatt being the Universal Champion would be absolutely amazing. I think it would be great. I think it'd be good for ratings, and I think it would be good for the company overall. Obviously, it's something different. It's something that we haven't seen, but if I'm being completely blunt with you guys and completely straight up, I think I would rather see a feud between Braun Strowman and The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, just because of the background, the story of, where Braun Strowman came from and now what Bray Wyatt's become. I just think the storyline behind it would be absolutely great, and obviously, if you put Rollins in there, it's not going to be a bad feud, but you see Bray Wyatt, Seth Rollins, we've seen them before, so it's not really anything new. I mean, obviously, I don't think that we've seen them. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments. I don't think we've seen them in a one-on-one feud, but we've seen them in one-on-one matches before, and it's something that Braun Strowman and Bray Wyatt, that's something that I'm sure that a lot of people would want to see, and I'm interested to see how that feud would turn out. I could end up being wrong, could end up being a complete bust and a complete shitty feud, and WWE would blame it all on Braun Strowman, but with that being said, there's news going around that WWE has big plans to make Braun Strowman a WWE champion soon, so it could be very possible that Strowman defeats Seth Rollins at Clash of Champions and then takes that championship into his match at Hell in a Cell, inside of the Hell in a Cell structure against Bray Wyatt. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, 3 major topics, and with that being said, you guys already know what it all is. In order for me to bring you all the latest WWE news, rumors, headlines, and updates, you guys already know what to do, and that is to like this video, favorite this video, share this on every social media platform that is humanly possible, and do me one final thing, and definitely subscribe. Thanks, guys. Love you all. Gavin 2102.